want my snacky snacks today. Want my snacky snacks. Kid want them fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. I want my snacky snacks. Kid want them fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. Kid went down, 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 down. He's the prize. He's the prize in my eyes. He's the prize. He's the prize in my eyes. I'ma keep it low. I'ma keep it low. I know that it's real. Baby, stay still. I want my snacky snacks today. Want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. I want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. Kid went down, 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 down. All I want is my snacky snack. Took his ass to a cheap ass restaurant, like the motherfucking busy bear, yeah. We talk, it got a little freaky, and he went down, 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 down. I want my snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. Want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. I want my snacky snacks today. I want my snacky snacks. Kid want the fucking snacky snacks. He went down, 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 down for it. He went down, 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 down on it. I want my snacky snacks. Kid went down, 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 down. To go far and beyond. Did the rail saw you came up the other day? Did the rail willing to please you in any way? I said you've been watching me. I know you've been stalking me. I know you like chocolate. Kiss me from the head down to my feet. Glory on, baby. So cold. crying from behind. You said grown men won't know. 24/7 on the go. You said did the rail running deep in that hole. I'm like, baby, goddamn, I'm on it right now. I'm like, baby, let's get it. Let's do it like that. She like to go steady. Did the rail about to go and let it flow. Baby, you don't wanna let time waste right now. Wanna hear you make that freaky ass sound. Welcome, everybody. This is the Godfather, D. Darrell Spears, aka Coach D. D. Darrell here once again on this Sunday, early afternoon. We're gonna have another nice discussion. Last night we had a man, I don't know what to say about last night. That live stream took a turn that I did not expect it to take. I knew that G Gates and P had issues, but I didn't know they ran that deep. For those that I don't know if I'm gonna keep that live up that long because that shit was real heavy beyond anything that I expected. These niggas went at it real personal, more personal than what I was comfortable with. But hey, I let it do what they do. I let them have it, and I'm gonna let them fight their battles. And I'm gonna stay out of this shit. But let's get to the topic at hand. Let's get to the topic at hand. And I'm gonna drop the link once I go through my monologue. And I want y'all to understand that Andree Stewxxt is obsessed with me. This lady is obsessed, and it's a love. It's like she hate to love me, and she love to hate me, all at the same time. In that very eccentric brain of hers, no telling what she's thinking, what she's imagining.
She became fixated on Umar Johnson, and she wouldn't let go. And then she became fixated with me. And for the last 6+ years, going on 7 years, she won't let it go. She's obsessed, you know, and it's apparent. It's been apparent. This man here is obsessed with me. He's obsessed with me because he know I'm not interested in the things that he like to do on his recreational time. I'm not down for that type of shit. Okay? But he's obsessed. I want y'all to understand when I show this that you got to be careful when you're dealing with obsessed people. Okay? This lady is definitely obsessed with me, and she won't stop. That's obvious. She won't stop, and she never will until the proper authorities come in and force her to stop. And that's where I'm with it. That's where I am with it. So you can go and you can say everything you want to say about me that's not true. Everything you're saying is lies. All these lies. I want you to understand that this lady sat there and talked about me from the 3 hour mark, the 3 hour, 7 minute mark. And she didn't stop talking to me about me until damn near, she spoke about me for 2 hours. 2 hours. She went on and on. Non-stop. Non-stop. Back and forth. Notice in her voice, she just goes on, and her speech patterns get faster and faster, and more pressure and more pressure. Like this, I don't know if it's a turn on for her, this is excitement. You know, just the thrill of mentioning my name or anything about me gets her going. And what you don't understand is that you have no business knowing other people's business. I don't give a damn what somebody did or said on YouTube that you didn't like. You have no business looking up anything on anybody. It's none of your business. And quit, and you're lying, and the lies, man, the lies. Just show the documents. Show the paperwork, Andree. You're going on and on about what I don't know if it's legal, and I don't know. No. It ain't never stopped you before. If you are questioning the legalities of a document that you received, that means you received it illegally. Let me repeat. If you are questioning the legalities of you posting something that you claim is obviously it must not be public record, then that means you obtained that document illegally. So, if you're so interested in fighting fraud, let the sector know the document. Give the sector what they feel, what they fiend for. Give the sector what they want. Show them the document. I'm begging you to please show everybody what they want to know. But listen to this. This is obsession.
Everybody was informed. Why would I be run off of anything? But what I'm saying is he said he had proof of that.
And not only him,
Yeah.
Stephanie Collins also mentioned that.
I don't want to talk about the Klan. I don't care. I don't want.
Right.
Don't mention that person. Don't mention that name to me. I don't care. I told you about my position about listening to white folks because they're white. And this is an individual situation. It's not broad brushing the white race. Don't bring up that name. I don't give a damn what that idiot has to say. Nothing. Okay. I'm going to deal with her. It's going to be offline.
Now, how you going to tell? And see, this is the bitch made shit that Photon do. I'm sorry. Photon, this is your channel, and you got another woman telling you. I'm sorry, Photon. How do you have another woman or anybody telling you how to operate your channel? She demanding and commanding to you. Don't you mention this is your channel. Grow some, Photon. Damn it. You letting another woman dictate to you what you do and say on your own channel? But you was questioning the hell out of me. You questioned the hell out of me. What, D-Darrell? I spoke. You played the stuff that I did. You know, I was on there with you for like 40 minutes. To nearly an hour. They spoke on your channel. When I got off, they was on there for damn near 3 hours. I got tons of questions from you. You let them speak effortlessly with no interruption. Little questions here and there. She telling you, I don't want to hear that name. I don't. Really? That's what we doing?
So don't bring her up. I'm sorry to say that, Photon, but no. Anyone else, pretty much, okay, but off limits.
On your,
some white
on
person
your
coming up here and you listening to them like they're talking the gospel truth. That's why we're in the condition we're in right now.
Shout out to diving deeper. I hear you. So let's dive deeper into just this $1,000 challenge. So you're saying that you're willing to put up your receipts, your paperwork. He was alleging that the only thing you really have is that one document or lawsuit and he said that's old. What do you have to say about that receipt that you posted on your most recent live on him?
Okay, that document, he stole money in 2015. Then he stole money in 2017 and 2018. They did not find out about it until 2020. Then they adjudicated the issue in 2021. He was stealing the whole.
What is she talking about? Does she know what adjudication means? Oh my God. This shit is ridiculous, man. They adjudicated. Okay. All right. Oh my God. This shit is ridiculous. So they adjudicated the situation. Okay, they did, right? But you claim I kept stealing. I kept stealing. You got this from one document. I showed the receipt that was settled and taken care of. I showed that. I'm the only one showing documents. Where are your documents? I showed 3 documents and an audio. So where's the $1,000 at? Because I'm the only one showing receipts, Andrea, Michelle Stewart. I'm the only one showing receipts. I'm the only one showing documents. I showed the audio of me pressing charges on your ass. I also showed the 2 letters. There's actually 5, actually more than that, interactions with Kepro, Accenture. And I also showed how this claim that you keep bringing up, was settled and taken care of. Now, see, the problem with you, Andree, is that you don't know all the details and the facts of how these things occurred. You think you know. And your problem is that you think that the YouTube court counts. It doesn't. YouTube court of opinion don't mean a goddamn thing. And see, that's where you have your problem. But since you don't care, show the documents. Show the document that you have that's going to air me the fuck out. Show it. I want you to show the document. I want everybody to know what that document is. I want you to show the document. Show the document. Shout out to RZA Lyricist. Shout out to My Opinion. Shout out to Miss T. Bree, Godmother. Shout out to Redbone with the new money. What's up, Zesty Flamingo? Appreciate you for coming in. Show the document. I showed documents. Played audio. You have shown nothing. Now, I don't really give a damn about the little $1,000, but you made the bet. Because I know you ain't got $1,000 to give. Show the document. Show me what you got. And we'll go from there. But let's continue. Let me just continue to showcase her obsession. I'm going to continue to showcase how obsessed she is. Let's continue. Damn it. Where is it? Where did it go? Hold on. Here we go. Okay.
Time. When does that ever go away? You stole the money. He's up here talking about a job Red G lost 6 years ago, but he doesn't want somebody talking about something that was adjudicated in 2021. That's off limits.
Rev G lost several jobs that proceeded 2021. So, and I don't go around. First of all, I don't even mention shit about. I don't even talk about you. We talk about. See, in the Umar sector, we don't talk about. We don't spend our time talking about y'all. We may make fun of y'all every now and then. We talk about each other and other shit going on in the beef sector and other. We don't waste our time talking about y'all. If you look at your channel, all you do is talk about. You watch this sector obsessively and talk about the people in this sector. That's what you do. This is what she does. Listen to this.
And
He said, we don't know nothing, not to cut you. He said, we don't know nothing about physical therapy and the business. And it was one of his 10 to 15 employees at the time that did that. And he had to take accountability for it because he's the boss. What do you have to say about that? It's not true. It was him. He's saying he wasn't the thief. It was one of his employees. That's what I interpreted him saying. What do you have to say about that?
That's false. Okay, say if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If I'm supervising somebody who's earning a license and we meet on a regular basis, I check their charts, we speak, but they go run off behind my back and have an affair with the client and I don't know anything about it, I'm not responsible. How would he be responsible if he didn't know?
What is she talking about? We're not talking about. She's comparing business supervision. There's a difference between business supervision of employees than clinical supervision as it relates to a licensed and an unlicensed profession. Those are two different things. Those are two different aspects of operation as it relates to mental health. The difference is, in my situation, I'm talking about people who operate in several different roles that are not even clinical. Billing related issues are not clinical issues. Those are administrative issues. Okay? Those are administrative issues. This is not a situation in which I'm operating as a, even if working on a job, and I've had LPC supervisees work for me in the past. Okay? And they've done contract and other different work. Okay? Under my supervision. There's a difference between you as a LMFT supervisor, or whatever the term you may use, and you are supervising an LMFT associate. Those are two different conditions. Number one, that person is paying you to supervise them. We're not talking about the difference between you operating as employees of a company and you providing overall supervision of them in the role of their job description, as opposed to you training them and guiding them through their clinical development. Idiot. You don't know your ethics and you claim that you're an LMFT supervisor and this is what you're coming up with? There's a difference. There is a difference, and you don't know ethics, and you sound incompetent. We're talking about people. We got billing. You got people who take care of billing. People who take care of charts and filing. Okay, we're talking about case managers, licensed therapists. If a licensed therapist does something unethical at my company, and it involves my company, to a certain extent, I can be affected by that. Now, and my license, depending on the nature of what they did, particularly if it caused harm to a client. If an unlicensed person does something, I'm definitely going to be held liable. That's why you have professional liability insurance. For me personally, I have generalized liability insurance, and I have professional liability insurance. Professional liability for as an institution, and I also have one for me individually, in case I decide to do other contracts and other things with other companies, if I choose to do so. You don't understand. This is why I'm not going in detail with a lot of these things, because you don't understand the business. You've never owned your own business. You never owned your own business. You probably done some little contracting, never had employees. You don't understand the model. You don't understand your own ethics. But you're speaking on me and what I'm supposed to be doing. You can be liable. And I was liable. All of those things listed, I was indirectly involved in it. Indirectly, not directly. Some of that could have involved me providing better oversight. Okay? But there's no excuse for that. And so I was held to a higher standard because I have a license and I own the business. If I was an unlicensed person, let's say just a person that that's just a business owner that owns a behavioral group, then there would be no board scrutinizing what I'm doing. It would be the insurance companies wanting their money back. Or they would, if they felt that the number or what was done was severe enough, potential criminal investigation. None of those things happened in this situation. Okay? I didn't give any money back. What I did was I completed a few hours of ethics, turned that in, and then I was done. I showed you the letter. It's done. Why are you bringing up old stuff that is resolved? I stole, and he continued to steal. And like, listen, I can go further into things because every company, and T. Pre talked about like huge companies and bigger companies and how they build and the mistakes and accidents that happen and things that go on, paybacks, denials, overpayments, paying that money back. There's a lot of things that go into that it's not even worth me even talking about. You don't know the business of mental health. Now, you may know everything that revolves around you being a marriage and family therapist, which I doubt. I question that too, but you don't understand. And the problem with that, you work most of your experience, like from what it looks like, it was in the family court system. And that's not a private entity. But let's continue.
If you know about it and you're involved with it, you'll be held responsible. They removed his ability to supervise because he's not trustworthy. He cannot supervise anybody with a license. So if somebody wants to come to his office,
you can't. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, guys. I have to interrupt. I can't. This lady don't know what she's talking about. I can supervise people working for my company with a license. I do it all the time. It's the people who are unlicensed that hired me and have a contract with me en route to them becoming an LPC that I no longer supervise. Okay? They did not take that supervisory distinction. It's not even a license. It's a distinction that you can apply for to operate. Those are for people. That's for people who purely want to be a fully licensed individual. You dumbass. You're confusing the two. It's the difference between somebody working for me as an employee. I can supervise who the hell I want to that comes and work for my business. It's the people who, whether they work for me or not, if I have an agreement, written agreement that has been approved by their board or my board, if they're becoming an LPC, particularly LPC, because I don't think in the state of Texas you can supervise social workers, or I'm not sure. I have to check that out, but I don't supervise anymore. Okay, but the fact of the matter is that that's a written agreement, several pages, where they approve the intern's location. I mean, their location of practice. Okay, several of my interns used my company as a location that was approved. Matter of fact, my company was highly used by the University of Houston, Clear Lake, and other online universities as a reputable intern site for years. And this goes back to 2010. No, sorry, 2011. And pretty much until like 2021, 22. I think the last time I had an intern come work to get their clinical hours for their for their master's degree as their practicum hours was probably 2021, 2022. What are you talking about? You don't even know the rules. You're incompetent. You're so incompetent. You're very incompetent. It's alarming that you get up here and you not only are you speaking in a oblivious, delusional fashion about the issues and paperwork and the legalities of things and who's getting this and what's going to happen. Then now you're showing your ignorance professionally also. Now I really understand why you avoided going on panels for the last 6 plus 7 years. Because you show, it's alarming how ignorant you really are. It's alarming. More than I would ever imagine. Again, you don't understand that if you own a business, you can supervise whoever you want working in your business, whether they license or not. I supervise whether you are an associate, intern, or whomever. I can do that. What's up, Remix? I'm gonna drop the link in a second. Drop it right now. You don't know the business. I can, as a business owner, I can supervise anyone. As an LPC, I surrendered my designation. They didn't take anything away from me. I surrendered it. Okay? I could have kept it if I, matter of fact, I could reapply for it if I wanted it back. And I made decent money being a supervisor. I made decent money. It was pocket change. The most I had, I may have had 6 or 7 interns at one time. Then it was like, I may go a year or two with no intern. Then I may have a few more here or there. It was very, kind of spread out up and down, but it was not a main source of income. And I know people that do that as a main source of income. They may have 7 or more people paying about $150 to $200 a week, depending on the level of supervision. They have a group, then they can have an individual, and all of that stuff. You don't understand supervision, and you call yourself, and number one, I didn't see, and I'm going to have to go back and look at your license to see if you have a designation as an LMFT supervisor. Because if you don't, I'm reporting this to your board. That you're operating, you claim you're operating, ma'am, with a designation that you don't have. That is unethical, Andrea. That is unethical, Miss Andrea Michelle Stewart. And I'm going to report that to the department, to the Board of Behavioral Sciences. When I look online, I'm going to look right now, and I'm going to find out. And if I don't see, and I've looked at your credentials before, and I didn't see anything relating it to you having a supervisory license. I haven't seen anything with that. And I want to check it out. So I dropped the link, Remix. Let me know when you want to come up. You can come up. Anybody can get the link if you want to come up and chop it up with me. But you don't know ethics. You don't even know business. There's a difference between supervising someone and getting their license. whether they are working for you contractually or not at another location, as opposed to them being an employee or contractor for you. I supervise licensed professionals damn near most of my career, particularly since I've owned a business. I was an LPC supervisor from 2010 up until for 11 years. You don't know what you're talking about. Once again, but let's continue.
Office and earn hours towards a license, he has been removed from that process because he's not trustworthy.
That's a lie. I surrendered that designation. It's not even a license, it's a designation.
Okay, I can supervise. I do it all the time. If people are going out of town and they need me to substitute for their person so they can earn their hours, I do it all the time. I'm a certified supervisor.
That's a lie. That is also unethical. First of all, let me this is a lie. Guys, as any type of supervisor, I want you all to understand you cannot substitute for another LMFT or counseling supervisor. You can apply and have multiple supervisors that they have to approve. And you have to do paperwork and get that process. You can't just, if somebody can't meet with an intern, you cannot ask for somebody else to fill in for you. If that's the case, you and that licensed person, that supervisor, that intern are committing fraud. And the person, and those hours that person got with you doesn't count towards their license. This is crazy. But what's the remix? What's on your mind, man? Listen to this bullshit she's saying, but what's up?
Hey, can you hear me, Darrell?
You good, man. You good. What's up?
Hey, I just want to say, bro, I've been out of town, so I couldn't even hit the link, bro. You know, I've been busy, you know what I'm saying, with my significant other. So I haven't been able to catch your lives when it was live, but I was actually listening to your replays and everything that you were saying, bro. See, me and you, D Darrell, we done had our issues in the past, bro. But I never been into the business of trying to fuck with your family, bro.
Right. We just kept, so all our shit was online, man. Online. We just online.
Yeah, but see, the AFWs, what I've been proving with the AFWs, that they've been taking this shit offline for the longest. That's why I've been showing receipts. D Darrell, don't you know they've been flagging me?
They've been flagging you?
Yeah, every AFW email live I've been doing, they've been flagging it for privacy complaints.
What?
Yes. I showed it during I did a last live stream, and I showed it to they had binary all his information. I don't know if you caught that. I think you came in after the
I came in after that. I missed that part of it. I caught some of it. I missed that.
Yeah, so they was getting me and binary to beef, but behind the scenes, they trying to give me all binary information. Ain't that fucked up, bro?
Wow.
These some low down treacherous motherfuckers, man. And Photon, I'm warning you though. If you keep housing them, I'm gonna have to go and take you on out, bro.
Hey, give it to him. Do what you gotta do.
He fucking up the mission. He fucking up the mission, D Darrell.
Do what you gotta do.
He fucking
do what you gotta do. Hey, I told him. See what Photon don't understand. They gotta play on his ass too if he get out of line.
They gave me all his information too.
So you got all the Photon information.
I got all the Photon information, his government name, where he stay at, his phone numbers, everything.
Damn.
See, Photon on the internet playing internet games. When I keep telling him they playing war games, we've been saying that. But see, Photon want to keep cupcaking and playing with them. They already been sending me his information. And say I'm lying, I'll drop it today, AFWs.
Damn. This nigga up there, he doing all of that for them little cash apps. Meanwhile, she waiting to set his ass up. The whole time, like she did Pills.
Facts. Look, I had the shit on pills, bro. Get what I never did. All this shit they sending me about y'all, I never released it. That shit she sent me that I sent you, I never even opened it up, bro. I never opened it up because I'm not into that shit, bro. I'm a dirty motherfucker now, but at least I got a but at least I got a limit to the dirtiness. Yeah.
Man, that shit is that shit is wild, man. And she mad right now about that email you sent me. She mad as hell about that. She mad about that shit.
Guess what? That's even more evidence that she been stalking your family.
Yeah.
See, nobody in the sector could provide the real proof, real that what she was really doing. It was he say, she say. Remix provided the real receipts and sent it over to the Godfather. Yeah.
Man, look.
And I got some more shit for you.
Damn.
It ain't over with.
Hey man, send it because I got it all stockpiled waiting because they basically saying, man, you know, she got that information illegal. I know for a fact that information you sent me, those with those attachments in it, all that information was not public information. That's a fact. That was stuff she got through somebody else that had no business getting that information. That's illegal. The stuff she did was illegal.
But if you take your information like from your family members to use against you to send to other people to go after you on the internet, that's a crime. That's some type of crime. I don't know what crime it is.
That's harassment.
But yeah, like it's some type of crime because you send the information over to other people for them to attack your wife.
That ain't got shit to do with this shit, man. Ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit, man. Ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
Man, this shit crazy, man. So let me ask you this. As it relates to Photon, when they gave you Photon shit, what they was expecting you to do? Go at Photon and act like they was cool with them or some shit?
Man, they just be sending information because they be thinking the nigga just finna go and like, you know, spread their information out on the internet. That's why they get it to me. Because they was thinking like,
so they thought you was gonna be licking at the bits at the shit to say, fuck it, I'm just gonna expose some shit and make a big scene.
But see, I'm proving to the whole sector that Remix ain't never been no doxer like that. Because I've been having information for 5-6 months, been proving to y'all that I never put all this information out there. I've been really protecting motherfuckers. Even the people that don't went after me.
Damn, man. And so, go ahead.
No, I was telling Alan Logic to shut up talking about me. I said, Alan Logic, you don't know what I got on you. He didn't believe it. He went on Photon live stream before I went live on them. And he said, I ain't had nothing. I showed Alan Logic address where he work at. His whole family, it's a whole fucking jacket.
Wow.
I ain't never put that out there. And this is the same nigga that was putting my aunties on his YouTube because he was trying to find my mama.
Damn, man. Wow. And they've been having this information for years.
They've been having this information for years, bro. I'm not lying, D the real, bro.
No, I know. You made it believe out of me.
I felt bad about it because I'm like, damn, like, yeah, D the real, yeah, he could be a piece of shit at times. Yeah, he the Godfather, but that don't mean attack his family in his livelihood. You feel me? So I'm drawing the line in the sand.
Damn, man. Woo. But see, this nigga, you right, man. He letting them get on there, talk, lie, gave them the floor uninterrupted again. And I get it. He trying to make his, to be honest with you, man, they giving him all this money they should have been giving you. This nigga was up there bragging about, oh, she just gave me another cash out. damn, Vita Real, you gave me one, but she giving me another one. You know, all this other, like, you know, trying to put us in a spending war against each other. Like, they giving them all this money.
Yeah, man, but Photon Photon don't understand people families getting hurt. I kept trying to tell Photon he playing internet games. People families getting hurt behind this shit, bro. Your wife didn't have shit to do with this bullshit.
Right.
Why the fuck is a motherfucker sending me her information? Bro, I swear to God, I never opened it up. I promise you, I never.
Yeah, I believe you.
I don't even know
you.
her name. I swear to God. And yeah, Dita Ray, you done piss me off sometimes. But see, I know how to keep it professional on the YouTube standards. Yeah, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it professional. I ain't gonna try to attack the man wife. Yeah.
Man, that shit is crazy, man. Go ahead, Stephanie.
What it do, yo? What it do?
Hey.
It's 95 in Austin, and it's 195 on YouTube, man. The fire's been lit under their asses. I love to see it. No, I was gonna get up here and tell y'all the harassment definition of criminal harassment in Texas has been expanded to look like Missouri's quite a bit. And, there's still some kinks they're trying to work out with, challenges regarding the First Amendment and what exactly is protected speech and what's harassment, where that line is. But, Palmer always wanted to bet on getting one of us locked up under the harassment statute in Missouri because it was so broad. But other states are following, and Texas has quite a broad one now, too. So they might be fucked on this deal.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm glad you got the process started because this may very well, they've expanded the definition to include efforts to humiliate, embarrass, and annoy.
So Stephanie, I got a question for you, Stephanie, and
Sure.
if you don't have to answer the question if you don't feel, because it is a legal question, but
Sure.
I'm just a bit curious about this.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Because what she's insinuating is that she created an inquiry about me criminally.
Okay.
And she got documents that she don't know if she wants to post or not. So what is the legalities of that?
It depends on what it is. Like I said, it's so fact sensitive that I'm not sure, what exactly the ramifications would be. But it depends. There's definitely a line. And like I said, if it's intended to annoy, torment, harass, or annoy, torment, embarrass, or humiliate someone for no First Amendment purposes, if it's done for no like public education or information, if it's done for the sheer purpose of getting at somebody, then she might be in trouble.
Well, she claims she's reviewing I don't understand how you're consulting with a lawyer in Virginia.
Virginia doesn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, but Virginia law doesn't have anything to do with it because you're in Texas. So if she fucks up and posts something that she's not supposed to be posted, Texas law is applied, not Virginia.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Because you live in Texas. Yeah, and so, but a lot of times they just make shit up to shake the table. She just wants to create a doubt that perhaps she's got something so people will talk. She probably, I would doubt that she has anything or what it does. A lot of times, because two things can be true. She either doesn't have anything and she's fucking making the whole shit up, or, I can't say for sure and I don't want to imply anything, but a lot of times what she has is something she's taken and then she's changed. Like literally she's forged it.
Yes, but she's done. Yes,
or she takes something that she doesn't understand, that's a nothing, and she interprets it in a way, whether it's truthful because she doesn't know what she's doing, which we know, or she is intentionally exaggerating the ramifications of the document and what it actually means.
Right.
Because she thinks she's a lawyer,
she really thinks she's a lawyer. She thinks
really
she's a lawyer.
And she has given some of the worst legal interpretations of shit that I have ever seen. Like, sometimes I just put it down, her videos, and I'm just like, wow, lady, like, where did you come up with that? And I just have to shake my head and laugh. You know, like, it's because it's so absurd. Like, the theories she comes up with and what she thinks she knows, it's just like, it's almost to the point where you think it's got to be intentional. It's like, you can't possibly think that's right.
No, she was reprimanded at the DA's office in family court for doing that. There were people who complained about her when she worked at that office in family court for giving legal advice. This is who she is.
Right. Right. And, you know, me and Mines complained about that too, where she was trying to get something done in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. And she had given her all this bad information about things she could do and things she couldn't do. And she found out that it was totally wrong. You know, that she had given her really bad advice. And I had to correct it. You know, and I'm not saying that because I have any inside knowledge about that. The Surviving AFW series that T3 did. So that's public. Yeah.
Right. So Remix, what you doing? What you plan? You plan on chilling? You don't want your channel right now? Are you plan on going live or not? Or what's your?
Oh no, I ain't. No, I ain't. What I'm chilling for? What I got to chill for? I got to.
No, I'm just saying, like, because they flagged you. I ain't know if you trying to like.
A channel. They could take all my channels down, D-The-Real, but guess what? It only take 5 minutes to create another one and send the message out. I can get 50 subscribers in one day. Come on now. See, you can't beat nobody to depend on YouTube.
Right.
They think I create YouTube like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about YouTube like that. I just make another channel and get my voice heard. So it don't matter. But this shit getting out there. I'm definitely going live tomorrow with more receipts.
Right.
And more receipts.
Right.
I'm talking about shit.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to you dropping some more stuff, man. I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm gonna make sure I support you.
But I had to give you the real bomb that you really needed.
Yeah, that was definitely what I needed. Yeah, that was more than enough. Like that information you gave me
that proves
beyond a doubt
what the fuck was going on.
It's almost like this is what it seemed like, man, because it's almost like she went into the Harris County Department of Probation and literally just took a whole chart out and copied it. That's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like.
People don't understand how much shit that was sent. I think people it just go over their head. They just like
they don't understand. They don't understand,
bro,
man.
She did some serious shit.
It is
5 attachments worth of shit. I swear to God on my kid's life, bro. I never looked at that shit. I only looked at this shit in real time. I said, damn, these some attachments. I'm like, oh, these too personal. You remember that live I did? Stephanie, no?
Yeah, literally, it's almost like they literally took the paperwork from start to the finish end of the probation, and it was all packed into attachments.
That's wild. Because
that's what it looks like.
I know probation information is confidential here in Texas because even when I am hired on a client, yeah, so probation, like the actual records of someone's like behavior and performance on probation is confidential. The minute it's done in court and someone's placed on probation, it all becomes confidential at that point because like even when I'm hired on somebody who's got a probation revocation and they want me to handle it, I can't get the violations reports. They have to be sent to the judge because they're confidential. And I can only see it after it's placed in the probation revocation file, and I can't get a copy. I just have to look at it and give it back to the probation because even I can't see it because it's protected and I don't have an access to it because I didn't generate it, so it's not confidential between me and my client. It's confidential between the client and probation.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. And
somebody would roll about that.
Yeah,
like there's zero provisions about leaking information from probation. Like, bad. Like that terminates somebody's employment. She wants to talk about getting probation officers fired. There might be one in Harris County whose head's gonna roll if we can find out who it was.
Yeah, exactly. Because it looks like she literally went into a folder with my wife's with her name on it and just took that folder and scanned it and split it up into attachments. That's literally what it looks like.
That's wild.
I kid you not, when I saw that, man, I thought Remix was going to give me like one little attachment with maybe about 3 to 5 pages, because on the website, that's all they. When you look it up in it only shows about maybe 2 or 3 pages if you print it out. He gave me stuff that had several. I'm talking about attachments with 10, 20 plus pages of stuff. I'm talking about extensive, ongoing things.
Well, they said I was lying though. They said I was lying and I ain't had nothing though.
Yeah, you had above and beyond anything I would have imagined.
And see, that's the thing, is even if she did an open records request or what we call a public information access request here in Texas, that stuff is not supposed to be released. So even if she got it, and like she always says, we do it the legal way or whatever, but if somebody gave it to her pursuant to a PIA, then that person needs to be punished, and they need to try to get it back, because that was a mistake on a part of an employee who answered that, who didn't know what they were doing. And that's the same way that she got transcripts information, because she always banks on it. It's like, I went down to the courthouse, yada, yada, yada. Well, she didn't actually, she just got some information on the website. Harris County had a scandal where there was information in documents, especially divorce paperwork, which is what she got from, let me see your transcripts, that they were unredacted because the clerks were fucking up and not redacted the shit. So that shit should have been redacted. So technically, even though she got it pursuant to an error by the clerk's office. They got reprimanded for and have discontinued since. So really, she got it because the clerks made an illegal mistake. So she got it pursuant to somebody else's, not necessarily criminal activity, but unlawful activity. And so she didn't really get it a legal way. So what she's saying is like, it's a technicality on her part, but it's not true. And so at that point, knowing that the clerk should have redacted it, she should have circulated it. That's on her.
Right. She got that information illegally. That information is illegal. And right now, that's what the authorities are investigating as we speak. The legalities.
That's good. Of course they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's what they're reviewing. And if I get more information or any other things that she did, that's what they're going to be looking at. The method and whether or not she got this information legally or not. And she definitely didn't get that information legally. She didn't. That information was not gained legally at all.
And for her to have that, and even the stuff that she's posted, even the stuff that like she wants to say, oh, well, it's publicly available, yada yada yada. But she wasn't doing anything like raising our, the dangers of like post community or anything like something that would be subject to like freedom of speech, right. She did it solely. We didn't need to know that stuff, so she can't get protected behind that. That's not something that we needed to know, And
No,
so, right, and so it's done solely to torment, annoy, harass, and embarrass your family and humiliate your family and you. And so she's not going to be able to hang that up on the First Amendment.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, at least in my opinion, and I'm not giving you any legal advice about how your case is going to go forward. I'm just rendering legal education at this moment, and my thoughts on how this could end up. That's it.
Right, I hear you.
Yeah. Speculate as much as I want based on my knowledge and training, and they can't stop me from doing that. That's not prohibited by the bar. They think they know what they're doing. They think they're lawyers, but that's not prohibited by the bar. I'm not breaking any rules of disciplinary conduct right now, so they can get fucked. But anyways, I just wanted to say that and just say that I think you are on the right track to report this to authorities because Texas has caught up with the rest of the country on their harassment statute, and so I think they got across their hands. For sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely, and so right now that they're doing things under review, and I told them anything that I get extra or whatever, I will notify them, and as they continue on, the investigation on this stuff, and move forward.
Good.
So
Good.
and it's also dealing, also this is multi-state. This is not just, if there's other things she's doing,
Right.
yeah, they're looking at that too.
Yeah, because California law could apply to her too, and it's even broader than the authorities there. She could get a referral to the authorities there and be prosecuted there. And I don't think there's a double jeopardy prohibition. She could catch a case in Texas and California because it's 2 different jurisdictions. So she's got a problem on her hands from where I'm sitting, from based on my training and education. I think that it's quite possible she's got a problem on her hands. From
I'm looking at something right now with her, and I need to verify this because I got a bombshell that I got to make sure this is correct, because if I'm looking up her information, her professional information right now, and oh wow,
is she suspended?
oh no, I know I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm gonna hold off on this. I hope I'm not seeing what I'm seeing, because wow, oh my God. I'm gonna pause for a second, because I was basically on her website. I know her license number and everything, and I'm looking up information, and what I'm seeing right now, I can't believe I'm seeing this. OMG. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. I'm going to research this a little bit, and I'm gonna go live tonight to talk about this. Because I plan to go live again later on today. But I'm gonna research what I'm seeing to make sure this is correct. Because what I'm seeing on her licensing board is not what I would have expected to see. Because you can easily go and look her up, just like you can easily look me up.
Right.
But what I'm seeing right now, oh my God.
Wow.
I need to go look up and see the reason for this.
Woo!
I need to see the reason for this, and I need to see the dates.
Okay.
Because right now, what I'm seeing,
I'm putting down. I'm got a feeling.
I don't have an explanation for why this happened.
Oof.
I don't have it. They're not showing an explanation. All they're doing is showing me that certain things, something is not operating the way it's supposed to, and I'm gonna just leave it. I'm literally looking at, because I was actually going to, part of my live today was to go to the state website.
Yeah.
And I was going to look up her information to see whether or not she has the designation as a LMFT supervisor. Because the last time I remember looking up that, I didn't see that. I didn't see her as since she's talking about supervising.
Supervising, you can't. Right.
Yeah. She's not. I didn't see her listed. Because basically, when you're listed as a supervisor, you put an S or some other. Every profession is a little different, but you're supposed to have a hyphenated letter and a letter designating that you're a supervisor.
Right, like LMFT super S dash S or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm looking at right now is worse than that.
Oh shit. I'm gonna drop down to the line of Starbucks, but I just wanted to I
need to gonna have to do my research to make sure I did this correctly. This is not a mistake. And so I don't want to bite. I don't want to jump the gun on this one. But when I end this live today, once this is done, I'm gonna do my research on that. And because I was planning on going live again later on tonight anyway. Because I ain't, I'm off tomorrow. I'm chilling, so I ain't got to work. I'm just relaxing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put some time in to make sure what I'm seeing is correct and that there's no mix up, or maybe I'm not looking in the right place, or there's something else. I know her license number. I didn't put in the wrong number, but what the results that I'm getting is not what I was expecting to get. That's all I got to say about that.
Damn, yo. All right, I'm gonna drop down. I'm getting my drink. Okay, thanks, Terrell.
All right.
Good to see you, Remix. Yeah.
So, Photon, right. how did it feel to know that they didn't dox you, Photon?
I have no feelings about that. None at all.
No feelings about somebody treating you like they treated pills? That they up there giving you money, shutting you out, fucking with your shit, and then they trying to stab your ass in the back?
I think that word doxing is used lightly, but I get it. It's the vernacular. It's vernacular. Any information that she was able to get, I allowed it to be sent out there.
No, you didn't.
It's like if you put
you don't know what she got.
You put a piece of fruit.
You don't know what she got.
I don't need to know. I know she don't got nothing. I know it ain't worthy.
Remix. What's sort of remix? Remix. What you said she got remix in summary?
I heard what he said.
Nah, you ain't hear. I don't know remix.
Man,
you got everything.
I know what's going on. But yeah, he already know they got everything. Just stop playing. See, you playing internet game, folks, and I understand you want to be like Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless and host shows and debate and do all this goofy shit. But this is some real shit going on behind the scenes, my nigga.
What did the AFWs do to you, Remix?
Yeah, I already explained what's going on. So, like, we off there now. Now we on a mission to destroy them. I'm destroying the AFWs. They ain't got nowhere to go but your channel.
I don't know about that, but what did the AF? So you're not gonna answer what did they do to you?
I already explained it during my last stream. You watch everything else, you know everything what's going on. Why do I gotta rehash shit? We on to the other phase now. We on to the you been using the shit I've been doing.
How are you capable?
Because you said that was anti-afro.
Oh yeah, I got that from you. Yes. She said that's not her.
Exactly. Thanks. I ain't said it was her. I ain't never said I ain't know who it was. I'm going through emails in real time. I ain't setting up no props or nothing. So shit, I reacted just like I reacted. But at the end of the day, bro, continue doing.
Yeah, make your money. It's worth it. Photon, how could you work under those conditions, nigga? How can you work under those conditions?
Under what conditions? I was sent here. I work for the highest bidder. I was sent here.
The highest bidder? You work for the highest bidder?
Yes.
Photon, you don't work for the highest bidder because I know people that sent you way more money than they sent you, and you ain't work for them. I know the people who sent you a lot of this, and there's several other women I know that donated you a whole lot of money, way more than they did, and you ain't work for them.
All right, that's true.
Exactly, and I know definitely 2 to 3, but definitely 3 other women I know sent you way more money. Stop it. So you comfortable with people, having your private information and smiling in your face, waiting on you to fuck up so they can exploit it?
Again, what they have is not my private information.
That is your private information. That's not for me to know. I have no business knowing anything about you. Anything that I know about you beyond what you willing to tell me is your private information. I have no business knowing your real name unless you tell me. I have no business knowing your phone number, your address, where you live, where you work, your family. They got all that shit on you.
Let's just say there's no documents of me choking any ex-wives of mine or girlfriends.
I don't know
or
what
no wives beating on my children. I'm just saying, I'm not worried because there's nothing. There's nothing that's available.
Photon, you sound scared right now. Why you sound scared? You sound like you're a little anxious there. You know, if you know, I mean, regardless of that, nobody should know anything about you personally. Your personal life.
They don't. What did Stephanie Collins say? Not to cut you, but you know, they take information and they run with the stretched narratives and they interpret it in the way they interpret it. You know, paperwork doesn't prove that that's really what's going on in a person's life. People are going to run with whatever narrative they run with just for the sake of clout and entertainment.
No, it's not entertainment.
That's why I'm not worried because I'm good. I'm good.
You sound like your voice cracking. Sound like you're a little perturbed there. You sound like you're a little, you know, uneasy a little bit. Photon, they gonna air you out to the sector.
For what? I don't plan on turning my back on them. I mean, I'm just trying to review the paperwork that you're putting out and you're putting out.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna.
You ain't got to do a goddamn thing. They're gonna do it for you.
I'm saying I'm not gonna do what KKC or Mikey 123 or Poetic Flacco did when it comes sexually harassing her, whatever the other ones did.
Nobody sexually
I'm not doing that.
Her. Please, you don't sexually harass what? An avatar? Stop.
Well, that was years ago, but Flacco did sexually harass her. I can't remember exactly what he said.
How did Flacco sexually harass her? By saying some nasty things about her.
I got emails saying Photon. I got emails saying Photon sexually harassed anti-Afro Spengali.
Really?
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Drop.
So I told you playing internet games, bro. They ain't playing.
Wow. You already in the email. You say that now you're gonna say you sexually harassed.
Exactly. Bro, they already trying to fuck up your life, Photon.
They lining you up, Photon.
But just continue on entertaining them.
Hey, make your money. And by the way, Photon, I'm gonna financially support you too. And I'm gonna still give you money to do your shows. I fucks with you regardless, because I find your content entertaining. But I be damned if I'm trying to fuck up your life. That ain't me. I ain't on that type of time. I'm gonna give because I genuinely like to give. I don't have no strings attached and all that other shit. Because you do shit that I like and you do shit I don't like. Like some of the stuff you're doing, I don't like, but I still fuck with you. I'm not gonna stop watching you. But I'm just letting you know. Now they're trying to get your ass on sexual harassment charges. Okay.
No. Let's stay on the topic. It isn't about me. It isn't really about me. You kind of. It is
about you. It is about you.
I'm just reporting the news, D. Durrell.
And Remix just reported the news on your ass.
That's light. That's light. He's just saying leave them alone. He got some
nigga. That's in the emails. Listen. I got every Remix gave me some. The receipts that Remix gave me, I got no reason not to believe anything Remix got to say. I got proof, but beyond a reasonable doubt that Remix got the real shit. So why would I not believe what Remix saying? I ain't got no receipts.
Believe it or not, your situation is different because your family is involved in it. You know, the police, your profession. Right. Okay. So it's kind of different. I mean, whatever she got on me, it's not going to move any needle.
How you know she ain't got shit on you and your family? You got kids. You got a wife. How you know that she ain't got shit on you? How you know that? You think that she just stopped at you? That's not how the AFWs work. They go beyond that, Remix.
Well, you think she'll be that dirty?
You know what?
She already that dirty. Nigga, everybody else.
She been dirty. She been dark.
She been dirty.
Photon, she hate.
She's hot right
Photon,
now.
she
When
hate
y'all say
your
she's
fucking
hot right
bitch.
now, she's under scrutiny. She said she
What?
passed multiple background checks.
Nigga,
You know, she's
nigga, please.
clean.
What
She's
background
clean.
checks?
Man, don't nobody give a fuck about
Nobody give a damn about that. I passed background checks too.
Talking
Shit.
about the dots.
And they claim I committed fraud.
And in the bullshit.
Photon, she got your whole family, man. And she's smiling in your face, giving you them that little pocket change, giving you that little $200, $300, $400 while she got some shit on your kids and your wife, man. They ain't got shit to do with this. That's what's up, nigga. I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna start releasing shit about Photon, the emails, and get what he gonna play crazy and dumb like it ain't never happened, and said he was old when they knew.
Yeah. When they come on your channel today, when you go live, make sure you ask them the questions about why you got all my
I'm not going live
information.
today. I'm waiting for you to go live. Speaking of that, you said you're going to go live later. You got some new breadcrumbs.
Yes, no,
what's that about?
No, this ain't no breadcrumb. What I just saw is a fucking bombshell, because this was not what I was expecting to see. Like, straight up. I got to research this to make sure that I'm looking at the right information on the right department. Because when I punch this information in, because I've looked up her information before and it comes out beautifully, shows me everything. I put in her information this time and I ain't getting that same flawless information. I'm not getting the same information that I had before. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And so I'm gonna wait and make sure I got all this shit out, and I'm gonna make it look all pretty on the screen to explain to y'all Negroes what this means. Yes, I'm gonna have to take some time to do this, because I don't want to jump the gun and then find out, in case I made a mistake. I want to make sure I'm accurate on all levels for what I just saw.
This won't be the first time you did that.
No,
you did that one time when you tried to get us all riled up to watch your interview with AAS back in the day. You also did that.
No.
That was that. You were looking for in the storage.
No, let's
you
talk
always
about.
Do this.
No, we
I
don't.
think
I don't
you were
know
wearing your glasses and you put in the wrong licensing number.
I think that you. No, I didn't put in the wrong license number. I put in the correct license. I think you shook right now because she knows she got shit on you that you don't want to be posted on YouTube. That's what's going on right now. Don't try to project my fear. Your fears.
If I was afraid, I wouldn't even have played in this game, knowing that there's consequences like that.
You sound shook right now, Photon. You sound shook. Why not go live? You go live. She gonna pay you to get on the panel. Kip gonna give you money. Rev G gonna give you money. Go get your bag.
Nah, I gotta run and do something. I'm actually kind of late. I'm supposed to be doing it.
I'm
supposed to be doing it now.
Nigga, your ass in that basement in that brownstone chilling. Stop.
No. I'm about to go play some tennis.
Nah, your ass sitting in that brownstone in the basement.
My son got a tennis lesson.
Nah, you ain't about to do that, nigga. Stop. Nah, nigga, go live. Yeah, go ask him. Why do you got this? Why do you got my personal information? Ain't none of your goddamn business. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Yeah.
Remix, who else's information did she give you?
They got, it don't matter. She got your shit. That's all that matters. Nigga, you.
I can't tell everything. I gotta reveal what I'm doing on my own.
Nigga, you the man of the hour right now.
Just know they got your jacket. Just know they got all your information and your brother. They know his kids and everything. They know everything about him. See, I'm telling you.
Nigga, I told you, stupid man. I don't get it. Nigga, they got out. Nigga, I told you, Photon. See, I told you. You getting all that, man, that little pocket, nigga, your doorbell mania, and I don't even know why you even entertaining them. All that money you making off of doorbell mania, you getting them little crumbs? Stop. Like, why? I mean, I guess that's your little play money for the weekend. So you can go play tennis.
Nah, I didn't post some doorbell mania in like a month. I'm not worried about it.
But you still getting money. You still getting money from the replays.
Yes, yeah.
You
Yeah.
still get money from the replays. I seen the videos and the replay value of those videos. That's evergreen content. You can always make money off of it. So yeah. What you gotta say for that, Photon? You know, nigga, she pulled the pills on
I'm
your ass,
feeling
nigga.
if she could dox anything, it's just gonna prove what I'm saying is true.
Nah, nigga,
I'm living
no,
good.
nigga,
I'm
no,
living
nigga.
good. I don't live in no attic.
Nigga,
They gonna see
no,
multi-million-dollar houses.
Yeah, they sure will. And I believe that. And then she gonna spin that shit and make it seem like something is not. Yeah, nigga.
It doesn't matter. Regardless,
Yes, it do matter.
The
Yeah, it
reality is the
matter.
reality. And if I need
Nah.
to, I'll just cam up and show how I'm living. Real talk. It's not it don't gotta be a mystery no more.
Nah, man, you sound shook, nigga.
Time to switch it up, like Poetic Flacco said.
You sound
a house in Katy, Texas.
You sound shook right now.
It's really just time to enjoy.
You sound shook. You sound
share
shook.
The wealth. No, I'm not shook. It's time to enjoy ourselves.
Nigga,
and share the wealth.
You ain't enjoying that.
Maybe meet up.
You ain't enjoying that shit.
And we just have a good time. You know what I mean?
Nah,
maybe meet up in Tennessee.
You ain't having no good time.
Be bygones.
No, nigga. Don't try to play this off. Nigga, your ass trembling right now in New York.
No. It's almost summer. It's time to just go on the
nigga.
trip.
Nah, nigga, nigga, your ass probably in the back check.
Ladies and gentlemen, they got him.
They got that nigga. That nigga up there trying to hit remix up in the back check. What they got? What do they have? What they got, remix? What you got to say for yourself?
Y'all two are funny. Y'all two really y'all are entertaining, to say the least.
You funny to be laying up there the same shit. They do this shit to everybody and be up there. Well, what they got on me, it's only gonna show the truth. Okay. Yeah, everybody say that till the shit happen. Then remix. They also talk some shit about calling the police on you and shit. You heard me, remix? You must be busy.
See, they can't
come on.
Get what? Tell them to call the police. Look, y'all call the police. Go ahead. What they gonna do? They gonna lock me up for? I'm not on the run. I'm not on probation. I'm not a convicted felon. Come on. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna point them right at y'all dumbasses.
Yep.
Come on. They scared to play them. I could play police games too.
Yeah, talking about she already called on. Yeah, I'm called on remix. Yeah. We got our shit working on him. He out of place and out of line. He harassing me. And I don't know why he did this.
Harassing. Yeah. Whoa. Harassing.
Yeah.
Harassing is when you calling and emailing people. I can show y'all 3 years worth of email. This woman was harassing me every day, talking about y'all lives. Yeah.
Talking about Photon life. Yeah, Photon think he's slicks sitting in that big ass nice brownstone. Think life is grand. I'm gonna fuck it up.
I got multiple brownstones, sir.
Okay, well that's good. But you're living in one. She's talking about the one. No. You're living in one.
I'm not gonna argue. Okay, I live in one. Okay.
Yeah, well, you may live in multiple. Kudos to you. But she got your information. She know where you at.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she doesn't. Yes, she does.
Look, I do real estate. I know about skip tracing, and I know what's available publicly
Kip,
about
Kip
me.
know, and you know what? Kip know too, because that's how he doing the shit too.
And some of it is to throw people off if they are going to be nosy, just to set them up to be exposed for doing the level of research that they're willing to do without saying more than much.
You sound triggered. You sound scared.
Photon. You got to stop all this, bro. You know them folks, bro. Kip, I'm telling you, bro. All Kip do is seek out information. Kip will pay for information. I'm telling you, man, ain't nobody in this bit safe. Y'all think that Photon want to make y'all believe everybody's safe, ain't nothing going on. Okay, nigga. All right.
Yeah,
Right.
Lord Photon. What you gotta say?
What you say? Kip is doxing too.
Fucking right. Kip been doxing. That nigga use Skip Trace and all this other bullshit.
What?
That nigga nigga, you gonna X was Kip doxing.
You're the
Shit.
king of that. Man, you
That nigga
yeah, that's some dumb
offline.
shit. You know,
That
Kip
nigga
the
dox
king of
people
doxing.
offline like crazy.
That's all Kip do is gather information.
Facts. Kip had me mad at Shakim and Nikki. Turned out that was that nigga looking up PPP loans and all that shit. Yeah. So when they come back up tonight, when you go live, Photon, I want you to ask the hard questions. Be a journalist. Troll like you known for trolling. Do your shit.
Terrell, I'm not going live tonight. For real, Aren't you going live tonight?
Nah, nigga.
I'll be watching you a remix. I'm not going live tonight. There's nothing to discuss right now. Until you come out with these new breadcrumbs.
Nigga. You are the person that we want to talk about. You are the person of interest as it relates to why did they dox Photon DNA, Lord Photon.
No, that's not that deep. You're the nigga. What is out there talking about? You took a lot of L's in the manosphere. What's going on with you and Nyla? You said that you're gonna have her at your house. You had a statement at your house. No, you still up worthy of discussion outside of you is G Gates
and
Peter Panel. I gotta catch up on that.
Photon. Let's keep this real, nigga. She got your ass, nigga. Don't go around it. Talk about that. She got your ass. And you scared. Now you her slave. Nigga, you letting Anti-Afro make you do videos and go live like you her bitch? Nigga, that's what you submitting yourself to for a few crumbs? Come on, now you gotta be better than that.
Make me go live. I was checking my email.
Nigga, she told you
that email.
Nigga, she told you to
nigga talking to DJ Drama's
Photon. I just played the video. Nigga, she said, she told you, we not talking about Stephanie Collins. Don't bring her name up ever fucking again. Nigga, she was talking to you like you was a kid. Nigga, like you was her fucking slave or fucking, like you wasn't even a human being. She emasculated your ass. And you listen. You ain't bring up Stephanie name anymore after that.
If you watch any interviews on content creator channels,
no, I'm talking about
they're interviewing someone.
No,
and it's a hard question or something that they don't want to talk about. That usually happens. Sometimes they get up and leave. They get up and leave because they don't want to answer certain questions. If
she told you, Photon, quit bringing her name up. God damn it! Quit bringing her name up.
That happens in interviews. No,
nigga, it happened to you. I'll be damned if anybody. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who the hell I can bring up, what name on my channel. Nobody doing that. Nobody. But she got you. Had you shook. Is that why you shook? You know she shook. So it's not a surprise because she got all that shit on your ass. So you don't want to ruffle no feathers. Damn, man. Man, Photon, that's fucked up, nigga. You on AAS click like that. She just controlling your fucking ass, making you fucking jump high and shit and go left and right. Come on, man. Stop. You got to be better than that. She reducing you to a goddamn robot. You like a little pet. Do as I say. Don't question shit. She made you worse than Rev G.
I hear what you're trying to do. I get it, but
that's I ain't no. She got all your information. And she got your wife information, your kids, the precious little kids in the background. We heard a couple times. All of this shit. She got all this shit. The school they go to, the after school programs, all of this shit. Your brother got your brother information. Got that nigga information too.
How do you know that? What are you talking about?
Nah, nigga. She got everybody.
Everything like it's a joke.
Nigga, she got your brother.
Is a joke when it comes to Photon.
Because he's making stuff up. I mean, what are you talking about?
Put your brother back.
Who does that?
Nigga, put your brother back on that on your live stream so I can tell them what they doing to her.
What did my brother do to her? She can't be that nosy. It ain't that deep.
Yeah, that's a goddamn lie. Yes, it is. You want to find out? Put your brother back.
I would think that she got information on your brother before mine. I mean, you're the one that's her biggest op, not me.
Nah, I could be anybody's biggest op. It don't matter. She don't give a shit. Pills wasn't her op, and look what happened to him.
Well, she said that he threatened her.
Yeah, okay. And she said you sexually harassed her.
When?
Boy, I don't know. No telling what you said. It's in the email. Nigga. Yes, nigga. She got your ass, nigga. She I want you to put your brother so I can say, hey, what's up, player? Your boy, your brother hanging around with somebody that indocts you, nigga, and got all your information. How you feel about that? Yeah, I want you to see what your brother gonna say on some bullshit you didn't got him into.
What does she got? She gonna pull up our tax liens or something?
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck she gonna put up. I don't know. She said you sexually harassed her.
I owe $100,000 in child support. What?
Do you? I don't know what the fuck you owe. That ain't none of my business. But obviously she making it her business. You sound a bit, shaking right now, man. Look, if you want to go and drop off and get some water, maybe, relax, chill.
I'm drinking some apple juice right now. I'm good. I'm drinking some apple juice. But I mean,
sure you don't want to chill
out on with your show. You was going into some good content. You was talking about some something that you discovered on her record, or on her professional record. Can you go into that in more detail, or would you guys just lead us on?
I gotta do clout. I gotta do some more research on this shit.
If you don't end up going live tonight, can you send me that information? Email photondna@gmail.com.
Okay, I'm going live. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going live. That's a definite on this shit. All I want to do is just make sure I got everything, my T's are crossed and dotted I's. That what I'm seeing, because I'm on the right website. That's the definite. And all the licensees are listed here. Now the information I got, and you know what I'm gonna do? Photon, I'm gonna search the shit live so that y'all can see it. I'm gonna search it live so it ain't gonna be no bullshit that D Darrell, conjured something up. And no, nigga, I'm gonna do it live so y'all can all see it in real time. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the shit live. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, don't make it too late, because I mean, I couldn't stay up to watch all them shenanigans you had last night.
Well, last night, that was some shit of its own, because I didn't know P and GK was gonna do all of that.
Yeah, I missed that. I'm gonna have to catch up on
that shit. I'm actually thinking about taking this shit because there was a lot of threats. There was a lot of threats.
Well, can you keep it up for at least 24 hours?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it up for another day. Now, okay. I'm not gonna get a privacy act, because what I'm showing is public information that anybody can go to the Department of Behavioral Science and find out. And what I just fucking saw is not what I was expecting to see.
Is it enough to break the internet? Is it gonna shake any trees in the sector?
Yes, it will. It's gonna piss her the fuck out, and it's gonna and that will be a fucking story. Like, yes, this will be a big story in the sector, a big ass story.
Is it that same story you were saying about? She was flirting with somebody, and she got reprimanded for flirting.
She was flirting with you. So what?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about her at her job. I'm talking about at her job.
She was trying to make Carrie Ann jealous.
So that's what it is. It was just something. You got some flirting receipt.
Nah, this ain't no flirt receipt. This is some public record receipt. This is professional shit. Yeah, this is some real professional shit that I'm talking about. Yes.
All right, so we'll stay tuned.
Yeah, look, don't get mad and start crying in the closet that you got yourself in some bullshit fucking around with it. Nigga, you don't have to play tough guy for me.
They're not even thinking about you. You know, Rev G tapped the link and he was singing. Like he's past all of this. He's pivoting.
No, he not. No, he not. No, he not. That those people are obsessed. These people, look, let me tell you something, Photon. I want you to know this. You see this man right here? This man is obsessed with me. Even though he want the ladies to think he look like this. That nigga really look like this. Let me tell you something. This woman is obsessed with me. And this man right here, this man on the screen with the BBL, you know, that he got done, you know, whatever. He obsessed with me too. So that's the truth. So Photon, I just want to tell you, man, I wish you the best in getting your bag on YouTube with the AFWs and myself, because I'm gonna start. You know, I wet your beak a little bit, but I'm gonna drop a little bit more money. You know, I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna drop some. You know, you're gonna get a nice little chunk of change from me. You know, and make sure you're taken care of. But I just want to let you know, I ain't trying to know what your family do, what your brother got going on. I'm not trying to know. I'm not trying to know what your kids, what their favorite pastime is. Logging in and their gaming systems and shit. Up the fucking, you don't know if AS then logged in and hacked into the PS5 and shit like that. You know, the PlayStation 5 been hacked in. The goddamn Xbox, she up there talking to him and shit. Acting at Rev G. You know how Rev G is with children. Let's not get to that. I'm just saying, I wouldn't feel comfortable with people like that knowing about my kids, Photon. I'm just telling you. That's just me. You know, I don't want people that got, you know, strange, you know, recreational social media use of TikTok watching my children. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want them knowing their name, what school they go to, their birthday. You know, people in the sector already had strange deliveries sent to their house and shit. I mean, I don't know, Floton, you got young kids, man. Like, you should think about that.
Okay, I have to go to the backyard to the tennis courts and play some tennis.
Nah, nigga, your ass,
right.
Nigga, don't go to the closet crying and looking and panicking and shit. Nigga, you can play it off with me, but I know better. Yeah, man, but I'm going live about 6, 7 o'clock tonight, man.
And that's what's that, Central Time?
The Central Time, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll speak to you then. Have a good one.
All right, man. Peace. Yeah. Did y'all see how that nigga Ackman remix? Did y'all see how that nigga Ackman remix said, yeah, they got your ass? This nigga got quiet. That nigga got quiet, man. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why these fools keep making these same mistakes, fucking with these people. They do everybody the same. They really not going to befriend you unless they dox you. Like, this nigga said, they're like, yeah. Soon as I said that shit, that nigga got quiet. And this nigga changed the topic. I don't care what they say. I got multiple brownstones. And it's just one of my several. Nigga, stop. Nigga, they didn't dox your goofy ass. And they dox your fucking family. Dox your fucking brother. Nigga, I want him to bring his brother up so I can be in the chat and let him know, hey, nigga, they didn't got all your shit. And all your business deals and all that shit you got going on. Nigga, stop. That's the truth. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, this is an interesting live stream because I found out something in living color live that I could change the whole fucking show. But what I'm going to do, what's up, Conundrum? What I'm going to do is I want to make sure my eyes are not deceiving me. And I'm going to come back with you all on some real shit tonight. And I want to let y'all know if I prepare for me, I'm camming up. I'm camming up on this one. I'm camming up for this motherfucker because I want them to see my motherfucking face. I'm acting a whole ass tonight. If I find out what I just saw is true, oh, I'm going to fuck off. Nigga, I am going off tonight. Because all I literally did was go into that website and search like I usually do. And what I'm seeing is not the same information that I usually would see. I'm going to put it like that. It is not the same information. This is different information. This is alarming, surprising ass information. And she's speaking, and for her to even be speaking the way she's speaking, OMG. It's going to be an open motherfucking panel. Anybody can come up and chop it up with D. Durrell. And we're going to decipher this shit. And I'm going to invite other motherfuckers to do it. I'm going to talk about the steps. And y'all can go through the motions just like me and see what you come up with. Okay? So, any questions from anybody? Conundrum talking about bring them up to speed, man. The same old stuff, man. The AFW's coming around doxing people. They dox Photon. They got all this family information. They threatening me with documents. I want her to show the goddamn documents. She ain't showed the documents yet. They threatening know all this information about me. Kip up here running wild with pissy hands. They got Photon scared and shook. They called the police on pills. And he laying low for a little bit. That's same old sector shit. So with that being said, guys, I'm about to go to work, man. I'm about to get me some food and eat, chill, do my little research, make sure I got everything organized. And once I make sure things is done right and tight, I'm going live because the sector need to fucking know. So guys, y'all have a great night. Peace.